Welcome to Drola's Garage. Today I am going up to Port St. Lucie, which is about 2 hours or so from here, and to pick up a car that I'm buying. It's a 1980 911 kind of a project slash, I don't know, whatever car, you know, sitting for years on end, whatever. In the meantime, hooked up to my truck, I got this 996 turbo here that I'm dropping off in Jupiter, since it's literally on my way up there. So I'm gonna jump in the truck. I got my my faithful companion here, little piggy, and so we're off. Gonna hit the road. Like I said, it's probably about a 2.5 hour drive, probably 2 hours, and I'll show you guys the car when I get over there. So stay tuned for that. Be right back. Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to get this car off the trailer, put it in the carport over there, and continue on. So I'm about to pull up here to this guy's house, and I'll show you guys what this is all about. And there it is. What do you guys think about that? Okay, I got the car loaded up on the trailer, so let me show you guys. I didn't really want to film while I was there because the guy's going through some health issues and whatnot, and I don't want to kind of look like I'm taking advantage of the situation, you know what I mean? He called me at the end of the day to come buy the car, so I mean, I don't feel bad about buying the car. I just don't want to be filming and stuff like that, like pretending like I have my own agenda while the guy's sitting there telling me his story. So anyway, to the car, let's check it out. Let's go over the car a little bit. We have here a 1980 911 SC. Originally, this was a Euro model. The engine's since been changed for, you know, guy had the engine at the shop closed down, basically sold everybody's stuff and took off. Not an uncommon story to hear, unfortunately. So, you know, the car was running though. He put another engine in it, and basically he parked it in front of his house, and there it sat. He says it hasn't been that long, but I'm pretty sure it's longer than he tells me, you know what I mean? So basically, you know, the car is not horrible. It's got some rust here. Here the paint is peeled up, and what has happened is the water has run down, so the paint along here is also kind of peeled up. You know, you got a lot of orange peel. There's some paint flaking up there. And you know, typical rust here, and on the other side there's like a little bubble over there, and I believe, yeah, underneath here there's also some rust, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see that? That's really the worst of it, so we'll see. I don't know, I gotta get this thing on the lift and see what happens. I mean, it's got this humongous AC condenser. I don't know, I've seen that before on a couple of cars, but it's not really a common thing, and I think that's a Euro car thing. You know, those Germans trying to be efficient with everything. So otherwise, the rest of it looks pretty solid. The engine, he told me, was a Euro engine, which was replaced when they stole his other engine. But I ran the numbers. It's a 930/16, and that is a US, you know, 49 state 911 SC motor, 3 liter, 180 horsepower, basically a standard motor. Also, I can tell because the distributor has the dual nipples here. The different years have different nipples, and I know this series has the advanced and the retard nipples. You know, I tried to spin the motor. It does spin. I haven't tried to start it. Again, I need to go through it and make sure. He says it should run, you know, maybe not well. The fuel tank is out of the car, and the reality is that whole fuel system should probably be gone through. Underneath we have this kind of home rig muffler You know, they took a standard muffler. I think they capped off. Oh no, is it open? Oh yeah, it's even open here. Look at that. I guess maybe they had welded it there at some point, but right now they, you know, over here they basically cut holes and just welded these pipes and an elbow. You know what I mean? Like, talk about some creative engineering there. But anyway, it is what it is. I'll see what I do if I try to get this engine running or not. Let's move on. The inside of the car is nothing beautiful. The door panels seem to be in good shape. I don't even know about the dash. Yeah, I've seen worse. I guess that dash pad actually did help protect it. All the gauges are there. The seats look to be in, you know, somewhat decent condition. That's a 993 seat though, and this is a you know, 944 or, you know, 944, 964 type seat, or 85 Carrera and later. He's got the jamming system in here. I haven't even looked down here, but anyway, interior. He did give me a bunch of rugs, pieces of carpet and stuff, so I'm sure I can complete the carpet set. Let's check out the other side. So, you know, interior is ugly. It's not, oh look, there's some rust here. It's not really in horrible shape. Oops. It's just ugly. The blue and the gold do not match whatsoever. So, all right, let's move on. One thing that's kind of cool are these CB headlights. He told me one of them is missing a clip here on this side, and that's why it's got the tape on there. But those are cool nonetheless. I have those same lights on my 912. And then it's got these other hella humongous fog lights on the bottom to illuminate the night sky. Inside the frunk, this gas tank was sitting in the backyard. Just put it in here for now. You can see the rust hole over there. This hole here is for the AC condenser. He's got some kind of air horn system here, an old alarm. Again, this is a guy grew up in the 80s. He had a little money back then, and he's still pretty much living in the 80s, you know, poor guy. So, you know, to him, having an alarm like that is cool, you know. He gave me the little button thing, you know, the fob or whatever. Like, buddy, that thing hasn't worked in 30 years. It's not gonna work. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, listen, it's definitely a project. It should be a project that could be gotten running, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do with it. I'll probably put it for sale because, you know, that's what I do. I like to play with cars. I like the hunt of the cars. I like to play with cars, but I like fixing my own cars. You know what I mean? Unless I take on an actual, like a full, you know, full-on project that I work on myself. Then, you know, then I get at it. But cars like this, you know, I'm not gonna fix it. I'd rather work on one of my cars. So I'll just move it along. I'll make a little money on it and continue on. So there you have it. 1980 911 SC. So you guys want to probably know numbers, right? What I paid for the car, what I plan on doing with it. Two schools of thought. Well, okay, so I bought the car for $20,000. That's what I paid for the car. The guy was, you know, old school, wanted cash, and not only did he want cash, he wanted the receipt from the bank that showed that I pulled the cash out of the bank. I mean, this guy was old school. I thought I was old school, but anyway. So that's the numbers. 20 grand on the car. That's what I paid for it. I think my idea is I'll see how much I can get for the car as a complete package. If not, I'll probably part it out. I'll pull the motor and tranny out of the car. They're not original. At least the motor's not original to the car, so I don't have any really big problem with separating it. Like I was saying, a car was coming by, so I had to get out of the way. The motor and transmission are not original to this car. I don't feel, at least the motor is not. I don't know about the transmission, but the motor I know is definitely not original to the car. So parting it out to me is not really that big a deal. Again, I gotta have to look at this as a business thing, and I have to try to maximize my efforts and profit, my investment. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'll see what I can price the car at as a whole. If not, I'll take the engine and tranny. I'll probably send it right through auction, get my 20 grand back, and then I'll have a motor transmission to sell, and that'll pretty much be my my margin. So that's not bad. I just said I enjoy chasing these cars down. I really like pulling them out of places where they've been slumbering for many years And that's what I like to do. And that's gonna wrap it up on this car. Kind of did a little double duty today to drop the car off on there. It actually worked out pretty well because I was driving right past where I had to drop that other car off. So I dropped off the 996 and I picked this one up. I'll take it back to the shop. I'll put it up on the lift. When I finish with that GTS, I'll put this one on the lift and give you guys a tour, show you underneath, and better get all that stuff out of there too, and get a better look at the interior and everything. So in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button if you did. That helps me out. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit the notification bell and all that sort of stuff. And until next time, thank you for watching.